I'm Carol Flavin. I've been working on the Harland Light Railway for a few months now. I have actually got track and I have got trains that are running, but I'm also been particularly focused on mountains, and this particular mountain in the corner here, which is where the mine and the quarry is for the layout. So I've added a third video to the ones that I've been doing about it. The first one was when I made it out of sculptor mould. The second one was the actual mine entrance itself. This is the third, and it's about how I added a SCREE to the mountain to make it look as realistic as possible. I'll keep it fairly short, but I hope you enjoy it and found it useful. Thank you. I've got the hill that has the mine in it on my workbench at the moment because I want to add some SCREE to it to try and make it look a little bit more realistic and certainly more Yorkshire. So while I work on this mountain, I'm going to be using 3 products. Largely because I want to create SCREE, I'm going to be using this one, which is the Javis N-gauge ballast. This one, which is the Javis 00 gauge ballast, both of which are real rocks. And also these, which are some very small slate pieces that I bought, which were called slate landscaping rubble. And I bought them on eBay. I've already done the top. There's a small stone cairn there. There's various little bushes and grasses and leaves and scatter, most of which came from Gaugemaster because they've given me some products to use while I'm modelling. And then what I'm going to do now is get out my Modpodge, which is my favourite glue, largely because it doesn't make me cough, because certain glues do, and a brush. And I'm going to be applying the Modpodge and putting the items on. I don't have to go all the way down to the bottom because there is an embankment, and obviously some of this stuff will land up on the embankment as well, which I will show you later. I'm going to do this in slow motion because, time lapse, sorry, not slow motion, just to speed the process up. To me, there's a few natural lines for the SCREE to run down. One here, which can move out to there and then continue down. A smaller one there, again, which can continue down. And just a small amount of residue on some of these spaces here. So I'm not doing a huge amount, possibly a bit down here, but I think it'll look very effective when it's finished. On the other side of where the track is, this bit of cliff forms a cutting where an area has been blasted out. So to create the look, I'm also going to do the same process on this piece. I'll just show it to you when it's finished. So this is the final stage where I'm leaving this to dry. And then I'll use a good spritz of scenic glue just to make sure that any loose bits don't fall off afterwards. I added some scatter along the side of the track, which by the way isn't ballasted yet. At the moment, most of the scenery is not on the layout because they're all off and I'm just doing some work on very specific things. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful. I'm going to do a video about the viaduct that you can see behind me, because it's a particularly interesting one because it's a wooden structure on top of stone piers. There's a little wooden bridge here, and over here somewhere, I'm not sure if you can see it, there is a curved bridge, which was an interesting challenge to make. And I will show you how I made those. The videos will come out in the next couple of weeks probably. I have been laying the track, I have been running trains on it. I will be doing more detailed videos about track laying at a later stage. I didn't find it easy. I found it very challenging. I found it quite difficult because I've got arthritic hands. So you may well find that one interesting, but I'm not ready to make it at the moment. Anyway, look after yourselves and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye. If you found this interesting or useful, please subscribe to my channel, like, share, or give it a thumbs up. Thank you.